Hello and welcome to the first lesson of this course, which is all about inspiration. On the course, we'll be creating an animation to advertise a product. I've decided my project is going to be a bottle, and this could be a plastic one or glass. This part is very important because it defines how we'll develop our project, what look we're going to give it, and other important aspects, like the post-production, for example. So in this phase, we'll make plenty of notes, and after that, we can decide on the final appearance of our piece. When looking for inspiration, we have to take into account the different phases of the process. In terms of the modelling, for instance, well, on this bottle here, I could try and recreate these reflections the bottle has in Cinema 4D to give it that more realistic look. So in this phase, I would try to think how to create and produce that effect. I also like this idea here of representing these drops of moisture, so it seems the bottle is cold. So I could look into that. And I also like this type of shading. I could also take inspiration from something like this contrast or this intensity. I also like the idea of the fruit going around the drink. I think this could look great in After Effects. There are so many ideas that we could use. I like this one a lot. It shows the product and the ingredient of each drink, the fruit. So I think I'm going to use this idea. Although you can use a different one if you want, as the concepts I'll be sharing with you on this course can be applied to any project of this kind. As you can see, there's lots to choose from. So just have a look, and I'm sure we'll be able to create a really interesting project. So in the end, I'm going for this product here, this 7-Up bottle. The logo is quite simple, and it won't be too tricky to replicate this kind of scene. But I'll be changing the appearance slightly. I could make it a bit more lively. I'll also be doing this can here. I quite like it. I want to keep the design, the label. There are different flavours of this product, so you could add the different fruits for each flavour as we saw in some of the previous images. So basically, you just go picking the elements that you want to define your project. We need to decide if this is what we're going with. And if it is, then we need the logo of the brand as a vector image. You need images of the label as vectors, JPEGs or PNGs, and you need these to be able to develop your design. You can find these resources online, or maybe if you're working with a client, they might provide them for you. So I really like these images here. I can use these elements for my project too. Okay, great. So in the next lesson, we're going to jump into Cinema 4D and start to look at the modelling, lighting, texturizing, and also the render. So I'll see you there.